Okay, so today I'm going to discuss the benefits of travels and savings, how to maximize various websites to get the best deals when traveling. So, on average, Americans spend 10% of their salaries on traveling. I just read that on traveling.com. And think about that. If you make $40,000 a year, you're spending $4,000 on vacation. It's quite expensive when you think about it. I've never spent more than $3,000 on a vacation, and that's including an 8-day, 7-night cruise going to 6 different islands. Destination travels to Jamaica included for 7 days. And these tips are going to help us learn how to save money going forward. So, planning can be very stressful. You tend to think about money, time and money, and how the two go hand in hand. Some of us, we get PTO on our jobs. Some of us, we have to come up with time and money for either kids, savings, and other cost ideas. So here, you could maximize technology to save money using various websites, different travel apps, or just speaking to friends, family, and neighbors. And here's a breakdown of different percentages of travel ideas, decision making, and concerns. So, travel savings and deals. First time I decided to plan my travel was after speaking with a travel agent, and at the time I didn't notice travel agents work on commission, so they were trying to find a deal that was good for me but better for them because they get the percentage of it. And when I took the power back, the first thing I did was look on sites such as Expedia.com, Travelocity, and Priceline. And when doing my research, I found Google Flights, and I was able to save 30% on a flight from Phoenix to Miami. Round trip ticket was less than $400 per person. And I was able to find a company called International Cruise and Excursions out of Scottsdale. And for the price of $1,000, I was able to get a 6-night cruise for 2 people and 7 days at my choice of resorts over 34 locations throughout the United States and Mexico. All for $1,000. With the cruise, there were additional costs of taxes and fees, which came out to about $250 per person. So some of the tips that you want to do is plan ahead, choose where you're going to go, research the travel websites, and then you'll set your budget, because after you've done your research, you have an idea of, on average, how much it costs to go where and for how long. You don't want to break the bank. I mean, unless, of course, you're balling or have a trust fund. So, some additional options of if you're going to do destination travels, road trips, if you want to stay in an Airbnb or a hotel. Personally, I recommend Airbnb or Vermo because you get more space, less money, and working directly with someone opposed to working with corporate who has to follow rules. You have a little bit more leniency and flexibility. And an added bonus that I personally love is you have a kitchen so you could cook. So that's going to save cost on eating out at restaurants. So if you apply these tips, you can save money on your next vacation. Plan ahead, set budgets, shop around, and enjoy your vacation. You don't want to procrastinate, overspend, or take the first deal that's offered to you. And most importantly, you don't want to miss out on traveling. And here I am on my very first cruise on the Carnival Breeze. My name is Maine Reeves.